Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Daily Zone, the Daily Veil on this channel. Me, your host, yours truly, Calvin, whatever you're gonna call me. I hope y'all having a fantastic Thursday. I gotta work about an hour and 30 minutes early, so you could say I'm having a pretty good Thursday. On top of the WoW announcement, I know there's been a lot of, pretty negative consensus around it. I know a lot of it comes from the, not to say it just all comes from the Classic, people that play Classic, but I mean, there's also been some from the retail that I've seen on Twitter and stuff. I know the Classic people are mad that they didn't get a single announce, and I can understand, okay, but you got, we can all see the writing on the wall. They're like holding something for BlizzCon because they need another big announcement for BlizzCon. But today was just a retail announcement. I know there's been a lot of it was just a lot of housing, and yeah, it was just a lot of housing. I enjoy the housing. But there was a few other things that I just wanted to touch up on, talk about. I'm not going to sit here and review the whole 30-minute VOD because that's not what this is about. I just wanted to go through, hit a few highlights. A good portion of the first part of this was just Holly, going hey, how's it going? I'm the PR person. And Holly's great. I love Holly. Holly's fantastic. Let me get a good crop on here. There we go. That works for me. I hope you like me in this corner.
For proving me right over.
So hopefully she's not too loud.
It's been
Let's skip through.
You want inventory for the first time.
Because yeah, like I said, a lot of this, a lot of I really just gotta get. Holly didn't really announce much. I mean, she announced this. He's cute. I'm obviously gonna get him because who doesn't want a doghouse and stuff? And it goes to a good cause, so.
Holly.
But here we go. Ian announced basically everything I really cared about, which is basically just a lot of the mechanics and stuff going into the new expansion.
Already created.
So
the fast approaching launch of Midnight and a small math in their
this, okay, I won't lie, okay? If you watch my channel, if you go back a few episodes, you'll see that I talked about this Twilight pre-expansion event. It's booty cheeks, guys. It's straight cakes. It is straight bad. It is just not good, okay? Honestly, I think more people hated this than they hated the actual presentation. Because, I'll be honest, they could have just not done it. I mean, it's go do 4 world quests, kill 4 rares, that's your weekly's done. That's it. If you're not gonna stand 10 toes down on an event, you might as well just not even do something, you know what I'm saying? It's not even like a crazy event. It's okay. This is the most basic kind of meh event that I've played. In the years I've played WoW, I started in Kata, but the first pre-patch event I experienced was Legion. And this one's the most meh, and it's supposed to be, we're building in, we're building up again. I would say the War Within kind of was just building up Xalatath for this moment. This is supposed to be we're building up the climax, we're going to have our dark moment, and then the last Titan's going to be kind of us saving the world, I would presume. So you figure they would put their best foot forward, but instead what they did is they not only went, hey guys, we're releasing the pre-patch, and then delayed this event a whole week, then they released it, and it's eh. So obviously they didn't start on their best foot going into this presentation. Obviously, a lot of people are not too happy.
Keep the Twilight's blade at bay at locations around the world.
Wasn't too thrilled, to say the least.
And defeating also includes.
Like I said, I don't really like being negative because if you're not being constructive, then there's no it's bad. There's enough negativity in the world. You don't need to sit here and spew more. Anytime I do, it's coming from a place of I feel like they could have done better. How they could have done better, I don't know, man. Have a city being assaulted, if you're gonna do a crappy event, might as well just scrap the event, make it a dungeon event for gearing, and then made a longer quest line where we got to meet some more of the characters. That would have been cooler, in my opinion. I would have enjoyed more story if that's the way they were gonna do it. Because like I said, the event honestly just is not it. It is the most cheaply put together event. All the bosses I fought are the exact same. There's only 2 variations. The one that you summon, that's just a rare that spawns, or the ones where you gotta kill the cultist, then kill the 3 cultists, then you kill the rare, and that's it. Nothing crazy special. It's just hey, you want to grind? You want here's some stuff to do. Yeah, fight them. Cool. And like I feel like they could have just done better. I'm gonna hope and I'm gonna cope and I'm gonna put on my tinted glasses over here and I'm gonna go, well, maybe the reason it was so, not good is because they put all their time into the actual expansion. And we'll see if that was, it's for better or worse. But yeah, that's enough of me yapping on the pre-patch event. I'm sure y'all are tired of hearing me complain and whine about it. It's just, it feels bad, man. The Void Elf Demon Hunters was meh. Training Ground is cool.
Learn the ropes in the
I thought it was a very interesting. I do a lot of epic battlegrounds. I don't like the normal battlegrounds. I kind of just joined to sling spells. I've never really been good at the competitive PvP.
Also kicking off
but I'm sure this will be good for like to give them a chance to go like new people to go in and kind of just learn the rotation. It'll be good for them to experience the maps. I do think them being able to experience the maps without the pressure of having to fight like a somewhat competent team. I mean, they're fighting bots, so I mean, it's like they're really just learning the map. That really is just, hey, you're learning the map, and you're like, I guess, getting to play with your PvP talents. That like, I don't know. That's okay. Like I said, I'm not a PvP guy, so I can't really give you like a lot of insight on that. But I do think it's a good thing. I don't think it can hurt. I don't think putting a PV, like I mean, I guess it's PvE. A PvE, like, testing ground for new players is a bad thing. I think it's fine.
Where XP and reputation gains are boosted across
I feel like they've done this before. 50% XP. Or not 50% XP, 50% rep. That's a banger. I like that. I can tell you a lot. That's going to encourage me to play a little more than I was intending. Because I'm definitely going to farm out some more of that rep. I skipped a whole patch, basically, of War Within that had the Arathi like people down in the Hollow Fall. Didn't do that thing at all. Looked at that event, did it once, went, I'm good. And so I need to farm that so I can get the meta achievement for the War Within.
Especially reputation. As part of this celebration of midnight,
obviously, if you log on, you get the Dark Portal. Got that.
Dark Portal decor item
I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I first saw it, I thought it was you had to watch it to get it. And then when I read it, I was like, oh, they're going to tell us how to get it. And I figured they was going to be like, hey, spend some money, $15, and you get the Dark Portal, baby. And I was going to be like, I'll be honest, I was fully expecting this to be you want the Dark Portal? Buy this bundle. Buy this thing. Upgrade your thing to the Burning Crusade Classic. Like, I was expecting one of those. I'm very happy it was not, and it was just something where you just get on the game and you get it.
If you're not currently subscribed to WoW,
this was cool. So I recently made a new character, and for those that haven't done the new isle, like this tutorial land, they actually changed it. I don't know when they changed it, but they changed it. I made a horde character, and usually you don't have like the iconic character. You have like the kind of newest characters. They like had like some basic like they have lore, but I don't really remember where they came from. I guess they were like Dragon Isle things. But I recently did it, and you have Thrall, Rathian, and Caligos. I kind of had to take it and be like, this is for funsies, because if you go in there and you're like a lore nerd or you're trying to take it super serious, I don't think you'll really enjoy it. Because Caligos gets gets mogged on by an ogre, and I was like, I just covered my eyes and was like, oh, this is cool. I get to see the characters. And I figured that's what it's for. That's for people just coming in and be like, oh, look, Rathian and Caligos and Thrall.
In the past.
But it's pretty good. This is cool, letting people play it for free.
Explore the WoW base game. The recent system updates I've been talking about.
The transmog system's been okay.
And more than 20 going on with WoW.
Let's see.
The level cap is, of course, increasing
obviously.
To 90 content. Both campaign chat.
We don't need to talk about the stories. The dungeons is the same. The prey system is the new thing. I'll have to see how that plays out. I've not done too much digging. I'm going in very blind into midnight, so I apologize if I can't really comment on a lot of things. I'm trying to keep as spoiler-free as possible, and so I can play it and I can be like, ooh, and I get to do my amusement park myself instead of other people being like, yo, have you seen this roller coaster? It's epic. And I'd be like, oh, well, that kind of takes fun of it. But I'm looking forward to the prey thing. I'm not looking forward to it as much as I'm looking forward to the new kind of delve stuff.
Like the new Epic Battlegrounds world PvP.
Good to see a new PvP map.
some big names.
That's fine. This one seems very cool. The Arcantina. I don't know how it'll work. I mean, I'm honestly, if they just did like a Hearthstone thing where it's just a tavern full of characters, you can go and be like, yo, what up? And they're like, yo, you want to go on a side quest? I'm down for that. I'm down to just go. I'm down for them to bring your characters in, and so I can be like, I say it all the time, but a peak part of storytelling is having good characters. If you have good characters, your story can be like, meh. As long as I like your characters, I'm gonna be like, I can put up with a subpar story because I really like this guy. And so I look forward to seeing some of these NPCs show up.
Learn more about them and
should be pretty good.
On their behalf.
Maybe, you know, Bane won't sit on his butt for a whole expansion. He can go drink in the tavern.
Update will pull the story forward through a host of new content. Is going to be the beginning of a capstone.
Speaking of raids, I'll keep just playing and I'll just turn it on low. I'm very excited that they're bringing back these types of raids. They're not just here's your stereotypical 12 boss raid. It's for your season. Get it done. They're dropping some new one raid boss raids. Very much looking forward to that. I think that's going to be such a nice change of pace. Obviously, there's the new delves. There's 11 new delves, which is pretty nice. Okay, they mentioned the training grounds. Let's get past the training grounds.
We're also going to have third raids.
But yeah, like there's 3 raids I think in the first patch, maybe like in the first season.
This initial chapter of the Midnight story.
Like obviously that's like weekly, like it's time gated, but it's still sick. Like look at that. This boss. Oh wow, it's a small little frame.
No matter how you choose to play.
This one's okay. This boss looks gnarly, dude. And this is I think one of the one raid boss raids. Looks
You want to
sick.
jump in and tackle raids, do delves, or just hang out in the Arcantina and have a chat. Our goal, as always, is to give you adventure across the
So housing's pretty cool. I do enjoy the copy paste. I did enjoy the fact they've put in, yo, that house is looking nice. I'm gonna copy paste this into my house. Like I think that's pretty funny.
Continually improve the feature from
I think that's hilarious.
We want to keep you to float your house, for example. For many
but yeah,
of your composed pet, for example,
I'm glad they're putting a lot of effort into housing. I know a lot of people are like, that's not their thing, and you know, teach their own. I'm not here to be like, grr, you don't like housing? How dare you? That was so great.
You want to move it just a few feet over to the side.
You know, for those that enjoy it, there's so many good, like, I enjoy it. I for one, like, you know, just being able to build my own little vibe. It's nice. It's nice being able to, especially when you have, like, I only have my cousin, but I'm sure if you have, like, 10 to 20 people, it's so cool to have a whole neighborhood full of your friends building their own houses, seeing how they build theirs. And then, you know, if you're like, it's raid night, everybody goes in raids, you come home, people log off, some people go to their neighborhood, they're chilling, they're vibing. Especially if they put more like trophies you can get from raids, that'd be sick. They also announced that eventually you're gonna be able to put your mounts and pets in your housing, which is just,
and there you go.
Chef's kiss, love that, can't wait for that. Gonna add some nice life to my house.
Codes for more free placement.
Obviously, they're increasing the housing thing.
Very close to just the
yeah, people were complaining that a lot of this is housing.
With detail, we'll hit our public test round.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go over the whole 2026 roadmap.
Season 1 raids.
Oh, there's prop hunt. I think I might skip by it. That's fun. Okay, I know objectively, you know, it's like it. I know a lot of people. Again, I know a lot of people that are like. A lot of people don't like when they do the funny, you know, kind of younger kids stuff, which is what I would say. Like I kind of grew up with prop hunt in my teens, so I'm like, oh heck yeah, I like this. This is gonna be fun. But I know like probably the 40-year-olds are like, why is this in my video game? I just want to kill things.
Across the outdoor world.
Void assaults are
these will bring new enemies for us to fight, new reasons to rally, to defend us. We're also going to be adding a prop hunt inspired.
Yeah, okay, they're talking about the prop hunt.
Beating back the void threat of these void
I'm sure it's gonna be nice and funny.
Idea of raids being consigned to just these
here's Ian talking about the one raid thing. Like I said, I think it's very nice. It's very nice to get different, you know, because it's like it gets boggy when you're just like, here's my next 12 raids, boss, like raid. Okay, here's my next 12 boss raid. Okay, here's my. It's very formulaic and it feels like less special when they're like, here's season 1. Here's your 8 dungeons for Mythic Plus. Here's your raid.
New PvP and delve
get it.
rewards. And the
Season
continued
2, here's your
refinements and
next
expansion
12
that
boss
you'd
raid.
expect from
Here's
major
4 new
content
dungeons for the
update in
Mythic
WoW.
Plus rotation.
This patch is also going
Hope
to bring
you
an
enjoy,
overhaul of our
'cause
friend
then it's
system.
like-
Makes it easier for you to keep up with friends you have. 1.5,
Yeah.
which brings with
Ooh,
it an
this is
all-new
one.
content.
I'm very interested in the
We have
labyrinth.
seen how passionately the community has taken to delves.
Yeah.
Who love
Delves is just really good for
we are
solo
adding
players.
a new
Even
feature
if you're
that
trying
we're
to push for
currently
gear,
calling
I would
labyrinths.
argue delves are still worth doing. Like if you're a Mythic Plus or you're a Raider, dude, doing Mythic, like doing the like plus, I think what is it, 9 is the max with the bountiful delve keys. Dude, I'm gearing to heroic level, and I don't run a single Mythic Plus, nor do I raid, because neither of those content is really what I'm looking for. It's like me being able to do these delves and get heroic gear so I can do my open world content easier is magnificent. It is beautiful. It's beautiful for a solo player because I've been tarnished by, dude, Shadowlands. I won't lie. I look fondly back on Shadowlands, but Shadowlands is also where I broke as a person because I tried to raid lead. I'm gonna forget the Sepulchre. There's another name for it, but I ain't gonna say it on my channel. But I tried to lead a raid through Anduin in the Sepulchre, and guys, I don't know how some people do it, dude. I do not. I don't know how many times I have to be like, do the down mechanic, stand here, go down, kill boss. We were playing on normal, and we could not clear it. I spent 4 hours trying to kill Anduin. It just did not happen. And it broke me. It broke me fundamentally to the point where I don't do raids anymore. I don't have it in me. I hardly even do LFR. I do the story mode. I see all the cool bosses and I go, wow, that's cool. I don't want to get stuck here for 2 hours. And the reason I don't do Mythic Plus is just because I don't have a group. If I had a group, I'd probably do it, but I stress out, dude. Albeit a lot of my Mythic Plus experiences is me getting stuck in healer because I played with people. And
experiences that you
but
can tackle all at once,
yeah, I'm very much
or just
looking
a bit
forward to
at a time,
delves.
depending on your
There's
schedule and
mega
preference.
dungeons that
They're
I
gonna
do
have a
solo
different
that
form
I
of
look forward to doing with my
reward
cousin.
structure
It's gonna be
than you're
sick.
used to seeing
It's
in
gonna be
your
so
delves,
sick.
But they will keep the core elements of exploring and besting foes.
Yeah, I'm like super
alongside
excited
your
for
trusty
these
delve
labyrinths.
companions.
I have to
Beyond
wait a
that,
bit, but
and also in 12.15, we are planning another small one-boss raid in this window.
yeah, but yeah, I think that's all the announcements.
Event coming from the same group of mad
Oh yeah,
scientists.
they also announced that there's gonna be a new standalone mode. Obviously, I have nothing to talk about. I'm not an insider in WoW. I can't tell you. Look forward to it though. More WoW is never a bad thing in my opinion.
Who brought you game
I'll never
modes like
complain about them
Thunderstorm
trying
or
something,
Remix.
and you
We'll
know,
have more to share on
I'd
this
rather
as we
them
get
throw
closer to
stuff at the
date.
wall,
This is going to be
and then
another
some of them not
separate
stick,
standalone mode
and some of
that
them
exists
stick, and them not throw it at
alongside
all.
the core World of
You know?
Warcraft loop.
That's
And
how you
all of this,
improve.
of course, is going to be accompanied events like Turbo expect, since when exciting.
Okay.
Now, that's the big stuff
And
as
I
a
think
whole,
that's it.
and we can't wait for you to see it. We
Oh, they also did this, and I won't lie. Okay, here I'm gonna show this whole thing.
Prince of
I need to I need y'all to recognize. Okay, we all gotta put some respect on the Blizzard animation team. Okay, even if the game is doing terrible, their animations are fire. All I'm saying is I would watch the heck out of an animated story where it follows each of the characters. Like an Arcane, but wow. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Oh, I can't show you this with the audio because it plays an Aussie song, which was very nice. I love that. That nearly made me cry at work. Doesn't work, so I had to lock in. But hearing an Aussie song, man, that nearly got me. But yeah, dude, oh man, it was so good. It's so good, just amazing. And yeah, that's it. That's my coverage of today's State of Azeroth. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope you're excited. Obviously, there's a lot of negativity going around, and I could have sat here and I could have been like, bah humbug, but that's not me. I'm here to just be I'm here to put on my tinted glasses and see it in the nice light and try to be positive. But honestly, not a lot of things in here that I was very too upset about. Literally, the most thing I'm peeved about is the pre-patch event being cheeks. I'm it's such a bad foot forward, man. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I look forward to playing Midnight. I'm gonna play the crap out of season 1 because that's what I get the most out of WoW in the first season because I get to clear my whole map. I go around, do all the quests, I do all the achievements that I can do, and all that jazz. So I look forward to doing that. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I wish all of the classic Andys the best of luck next State of Play. Get wrecked, nerd.